Alan, two good performances as well as the results to go with it to talk about.
Yeah, the performances, especially second half down at Blackpool on Saturday, we were outstanding two-man, pinned them in. Danny, I think in the last two games, Danny has one save to make, which shows the work that's going on in front of him up the pitch. So really pleasing. The lads toured a bit on Saturday because they hadn't played for a few weeks, so it's good now they've got a run of games Saturday, Tuesday for 3 or 4 weeks.
I was going to ask about that, but was there any hangover from the fact that they'd had a quiet January?
It's hard for the lads to keep going. They train all week, they get to a Friday, they find out the game's off, and you can see the changing room just drops. But they've been quite lucky because there hasn't been that many. We've gone sometimes 11 weeks at this time of the year with no games. So we knew on Saturday going out, we knew that they would tire because Blackpool had played games in between. But they were outstanding performance-wise. Some really outstanding performances from second years who were making a claim for contracts.
Does that give you a good feeling as a coach to see them react to a period off like that?
Yeah. I mean, we'll give them hard work while they're here, but there's nothing like playing games. And some of them have been involved with the development squad and got some minutes, but then getting a full 90 minutes and getting your second wind after 20 minutes, it's totally different. So it was pleasing. And then, I mean, we've given them a tough session then Monday, and then it was pleasing because then they played really well then Tuesday. Physically, they look strong, so, and technically everything seemed to come together on Tuesday. And
I suppose Blackpool, they're always a good academy side, a good test to go up against.
Yeah, I mean, they won the league last year, they're not as strong this year, and they had a couple of players up with the first team, so they were a bit weaker, but even still, we're looking at our performances, our lads' performances, how the lads deal with certain aspects of the game that we're asking them to improve on. And they're all trying, every one of them is trying to improve on it, so the last two games have been really pleasing from a coach's point of view.
First half against Fleetwood in particular, really pleasing.
Yeah. Possibly thought the goal wasn't going to come after a few minutes when we'd hit the crossbar and we had a couple of chances. You possibly thought it was going to be one of those days. But the first goal was an outstanding team goal, and that's what they've done. They've got it down, they've played out from the back and gone through the tours, done exactly what we'd asked them to do. Played little 1-2s, and it was an outstanding goal.